Hey all, my name is Kurt and I'm here with Trenton. Welcome to SLB Basement Bourbon Bar. And today, Trenton, I've got kind of a brand new concept for you that I think you might really enjoy.
This is like a series or something?
Well, we can.
Okay.
I don't know. It's just a different idea that I had. And trust me when I tell you, because, sometimes I can, I can kind of be a little sinister with you and, kind of.
Sometimes?
So every once in a while, I can get you a little bit here. But this is not today. This is completely legit. I'm going to tell you everything what's up in here on the bar top tonight. So what I did is I know Trenton loves rye whiskeys. Am I right?
Sort of.
Yeah. Now, I have a question for you because I really don't know. If somebody asked you what's your favorite whiskey, would it be rye whiskey? Would that what you'd say?
Probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would think it would be off top, but I don't know if wheated bourbon might be something that might, eclipse the rye.
I think for me, when it comes to available stuff, for me, there's more good available ryes than there are when we're talking bourbons that I really like, it's like not allocated, but like annual releases of stuff that comes and goes. And if like 9 times out of 10, if I'm drinking something at home, it's probably a rye. Well,
what I did is, without telling you, I bought a couple of different ryes.
Okay.
Now, so there's some up here I know you've never had. Now, all of them, I can't say that because I don't know what you've had. When you're not with me, you might have something I don't really know. But I know at least a couple of them you probably have not had.
Okay.
Now, what is up here, there are several that are $100 bottles. All right?
Oh.
There's one up here is like a $60 bottle. So,
Am I supposed to pick out the lowest?
No. Oh. You're just supposed to. I just thought we'd do this. You're the only one. I have these glasses up here. This is a blind for Trenton. I already know what's in these glasses.
You taste them with me?
So I'm going to sip with you because it's going to be very curious. And I'm trying to laugh at you. There's nothing about eating. There's no jokes here. So I want to be consistent in your brain that I don't have no teaser here. This isn't going to be a funny thing at the end. I'm going to be very curious of how you rate these and rank them. Okay. So I'm going to be really, really excited to see what your first to last is.
Okay.
So this is just like a blind for you. And I thought one day you might do that for me. You might pick out something.
I have ideas already.
Yeah, I can imagine you do. So I will tell you this. There's only a couple things I tell you. They're all rye. There's several $100 bottles, and there's one $60 bottle, but all of them are a little bit higher proof because I know you like that as well.
Okay. So
that's what we have. Other than that, we got A, B, C, D. You could start on any.
So there's no particular order I got to go in?
This is your blind, bud.
I'll just start with A.
A, sounds good. I'm going to sip with you, see how this goes. Now, your mom has the official key, so she's going to keep track of your order, and she has the bottles for the reveal as well.
It's got like a nice toasted marshmallow caramel.
Yeah, kind of almost like a maple-y thing going on. Am I wrong?
No, which is weird for a rye.
Yeah.
Honestly.
It is. So like a maple-y caramel marshmallow.
A little too hard to hurt my nose there. That's really nice.
Yeah.
Can you tell me if any of these are finished? Or is that's an end thing?
I think that would be best at the end.
Wow. I love that, whatever that is.
See, now I'm being honest with all you folks out there too, because I can be a little bit funny with Trenton. I mean, it's fun to kind of get it once in a while. And now that I'm on Discord, I find out I'm not the only one.
Yes, I know. It's like a roast session for me all the time. And
I see that. I'm shocked. I'm you kind of make me feel bad for about 10 seconds.
I'm surprised it's that long.
What do you think?
It kind of reminds me of it's like dusty, almost like a sherry kind of thing. This is really good. I feel like it's not a younger rye,
right?
And if it is, that's really impressive.
It's really, really good. I don't want to be too cruel to you, so I will tell you that there is a finished whiskey in here.
Okay.
So I can tell you that, and I can tell you A is not one of them.
Really?
Just so you know.
I would drink this all day, whatever this is.
Good.
Okay.
Honey's not getting any more out of me. I have a hard time keeping secrets, don't I? Yeah, I know I do. All right, B, let's get it. Ooh, that's different. It's almost vinegary. Am I wrong? I mean, not hardcore vinegar. Like almost like an apple cider vinegar.
Yeah.
Almost.
Honestly, this is going to sound weird.
It's got some apple tones in there.
Not that I've ever had to do this, but when you used to get in trouble in school, so I understand you had to bang the erasers together, and it's gets a little chalky in there.
Sure.
It's kind of like that mixed with the apple cider vinegar, because it's not a dusty quality, but it's 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 like drywall dusty. Like when you're around it, you kind of want to choke a little bit.
I wonder why I like it. I love it. Neat.
Man, there's something funky going on in there. I will say that.
Yeah. No, you're not lying there.
It's lower proof. A little butterscotch there at the end. Honestly, kind of a thinner palate. It's
kind of woody, a little bit.
I would guess I would be hard pressed to guess that this was a rye at first. This it's a little bit more apparent, but it's not spicy. It just lends to that rye profile without that black peppery spice you'd get from a rye.
Yeah, to me that one doesn't really seem as on the high rye mash bill level. Might be a little bit lower. I'm not sure.
It's pretty.
I will tell you, this particular bottle, the mash bill is undisclosed. Okay. So I don't even know. I have no idea. I would guess it's a little lower.
It's almost. I get some butterscotch there at the end. It's like syrupy of some sort.
Yeah. It's not bad. Not as good as the first one for me, but this is your blind. I'm saying too much.
Keeping it on the down low here.
Yeah, I'm saying
I can't give away. I can't give away anything to you.
I got to stop that. I don't want to.
Influence. Yeah.
I don't want to do that. My bad.
Ooh, this is really nice.
Is it?
That is a dark cherry.
That is so good. Is it not?
You know what you poured.
I don't care. I don't drink rye all the time. You know what I'm saying? This is I don't drink rye much unless we're doing a show.
Have you had any of these?
Yeah, before the show.
Of course you did.
And some more than that.
This is really dark cherry brown sugar.
Beautiful.
Kind of style.
I'm right with you.
Huh. It's good. For me, the palate, the finish kind of falls a little bit flat. It's almost like a cliff.
I can see that.
Bonnie and Clyde driving off the cliff.
Okay,
Isn't that what they did? I think they did that.
I think so.
It doesn't transfer as well from the nose to the palate for me.
I'd have to. At the front of the palate for me, I was like, "Oh, here it comes." I'm feeling good about it, but when I was done with the sip and I was setting my glass down, I'm with you on that. It kind of falls flat a little bit.
It's really rich at the beginning, like you said, and then it kind of dials it back a little bit towards the end. I think it's pretty well balanced, but I just wish I wish that the starting palate kind of went all the way through to the end there.
Yeah,
it's good.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try. Actually, no. I'm going to go on to D now.
Okay, let's go on to D. Now I got a question for you.
Yeah.
For everybody out there, are you going to put the bottles up on the screen as we're tasting them? Because as you edit, you're already going to...
Yeah, I'll write down what I'm tasting.
Awesome.
Again, it's kind of like that. It's actually, this one, really no cherry, but more like a brown sugar.
I get a little bit of fruit in there.
Do you?
Mm-hmm. With you on the brown sugar, though. It's kind of a mellow on the nose. Nothing reaches out and smacks you around.
Almost
nice and sweet.
Almost like a slight herbalness or like a floral note.
Other than herbal, I can go with floral, yes.
Wow.
Good job.
These have all been completely different from one another, which I can appreciate from you putting all this together.
That was part of the thought process.
Whoa. Man, these all can kind of take a turn. Honestly, for a rye, they all have something so different. It's hard for me to actually discern which one might be finished or which one might not be finished. Now that you said that, I'm trying to...
Sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Don't worry about that. You worry about what you like, what's your favorites, what you're not. At this point, would you have an idea what's the first one that you would pull out?
For my For number 4 or number
last place? Number 4. Number 4.
I think it's B.
Okay.
Smell B again. Yeah, B is last for me.
Okay.
It almost reminds me of that Saint Germain elderflower.
Yeah. It is. It still, to me, carries through a little bit of that apple cider vinegar on a muted level, to me. But I can see that elderflower that you're picking up. I really can.
I don't get any more of that,
liqueur. I really can see that. Yeah.
Yeah. Last
Shame.
for me.
Drywall went away. Shame.
Yeah, B would be last for me.
Okay, honey. B's his last place. Now, would you, before you move on any further, would you say all 4 of these were pretty good?
I think I would, knowing once I figure out what this is, I don't know that I would buy this one.
Okay.
To me, it almost has sort of a tequila influence.
Yeah, it's weird that you say that because when you see it, it will make sense.
Okay.
I'm saying too much again.
Just a blabbermouth.
You can't hold the secret in.
I can't do it. No.
It's called blind.
Yeah, I know. This is just so much fun, though. It is.
I think third for me would be C.
Okay. Gotcha.
Second for me would be D.
Wow, okay. Wonderful.
And then first place for me would be A.
This is going to be fun. This is really
A just has so much flavor development in that proof. If this doesn't have the most proof, I'd be surprised. A.
You're right.
What?
You're right.
It's the proofiest of them. Okay. I would have been really surprised.
I gotta give him props on it. You got it right. That is true.
I feel like for a rye for me, when it's proofier, a lot of times I enjoy it a little bit more because for me the flavors are there are just a tad.
That is so good though.
That's really good.
I mean, I can't knock you for picking that first.
Will you tell me because my guess would be that B is finished.
That's incorrect.
Oh, okay.
Wow, you did a good job on the proof.
I'm surprised that they were able to get this much, because that's a very diverse flavor profile for a rye. Mm-hmm. I'd be interested to see what kind of rye they used. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that's my lineup. Are you bringing the bottles out?
Yep. Okay. She's going to bring them out.
Do you want me to start first or last?
Last, honey, please. So last was letter B, right?
Yeah.
This almost reminds me of. Sorry. This almost reminds me of Sagamore Sherry, but not sherry influence.
Well, that's your last place bottle. Brush Creek Railroad Rye.
Did you get that from Harry?
I sure did. About the 17th time I've walked in his store and he showed me this bottle.
He gave me that bottle for free. And I tasted it. I went to his house and I tasted it. Yeah. And I was like, that's not very good.
I was a little disappointed when I first opened it up because this is a $100 bottle.
Yep, that's why I didn't buy it.
And I know that. You told me that.
Yep.
I asked you, did you get it? Because you like rye. It's a $100 bottle. For how long have you said I didn't get it?
Wow.
So I thought, I'm thinking of this show, and I thought, I'm going to buy this because if it's great, but it ended up to be not so great. Yeah. It's not bad.
I would drink it. I wouldn't buy it.
Now, the story on this one, Trenton, they source from MGP, which is now, what is it, Ross and Squibb?
MGP is still MGP.
Is it?
Ross and Squibb is just like Remus. It comes from Ross and Squibb.
My bad. So it comes from MGP. There's 2 different mash bills in there. What I don't like about this is the mash bills are undisclosed. The age is undisclosed, but it's heard to be between 4 and 6 years. They buy it from MGP. From there it goes to Chicago, and from Chicago they put it on a railroad, and then it takes the railroad all the way to Wyoming, and then they age it a little bit further, blend it, and bottle it, and that's what you have.
So it's kind of gimmicky. With the Jefferson's Ocean swish. What would you say? A swish swash?
Yeah, it's a bit. I did say that. Good memory. It's a bit gimmicky, and I wish I wouldn't have paid $100 for it. How's that? It is. It's not really that bad. I mean, it's a $40 bottle, maybe something like that.
Yeah. Honestly, I drink a lot of MGP rye because I think MGP, without a doubt, for me, has the best rye.
And that's what blew me away with this because it tastes nothing like MGP rye.
Not even close.
0.
Not even close.
So,
Wow. Okay.
So anyways, good on you. That would have been my last place for sure. Okay, so good on you. Next one, what we got? Michters Barrel Strength. So this is the Michters Barrel Strength Rye that you picked in third place.
Oh, that's the one you hand bottled.
This is my bottle that your beautiful mother, she took it right out of the barrel and put it right in a bottle and did all the labels for me and everything. It was really a good time.
Which one was that? D or C? I think it's C.
That one was C.
Yeah. Okay.
C. Which, I thought it might fare a little bit better for you here, but you were right, though. I can't deny you were right. It was very sweet and nice to me on the front of the palate, but you're right. It did kind of fall off a little bit.
For me, the Michters Toasted Rye is very well done. Mm-hmm. And the Michters 10-year rye is just fantastic. It's 10-year MGP.
And that's why I didn't put that one out there.
It's interesting.
You would have known that right away.
Because I haven't had that one too often.
I know you haven't. That's why I put it out there.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, very good. Second place, babe.
Second place was letter D.
Okay. All right, this is the one I just got too.
Is that Peri Peri?
This is Peri Peri. This is 4-Gate Peri Peri. This is a $200 bottle. I got it for you just for this show. Well, I wanted to have it down here anyways. Truth be known, I don't buy a lot of 4-Gate.
I don't either.
Only because it's pretty expensive.
Yeah.
You have a collection of 4-Gate. You got some dollars rolling in that collection.
Yeah.
I only buy one if I've heard or known that it's a spectacular bottle, and I have heard very good things about this Peri Peri, and I really do like it a lot. I really do. That's your finished.
That's the finish.
That's your finished whiskey,
D.
By the way.
Port. I pick up sherry a lot more than port. I need to work on my port because sometimes I can misconstrue.
That's the reason I didn't put the Sagamore. I didn't mean to interrupt you. That's the reason I didn't put the Sagamore sherry because I know you have that quite a bit. I didn't put any Sagamore in the show because I know you're a Sagamore hound. So that's probably one of your favorite name brands for rye whiskeys is Sagamore. So I didn't put any Sagamore in the show.
Well, the what do they call him? The father or the godfather of rye whiskey, Larry, I want to say Ellerson, worked at MGP and developed that MGP mash bill.
Okay.
And he's helping Sagamore with their product.
Wow.
So maybe that's why. But I have Sagamore sherry or other Sagamore products at least once or twice a week.
I know you do.
Yeah.
That's why
so
I did.
Good.
Now you ready for your first place because this is going to blow your socks off. This is going to come out from left field. And you're not even going to believe this is what you picked for first place.
That's Alberta Premium?
Alberta Premium. This is your $60 bottle.
What?
So
that's the first?
That's the $60 bottles in first place. Alberta Premium Cask Strength Rye, a Canadian rye whiskey. So this is the highest proof too, 66 ABV. So, that's what you picked, buddy. And I'll tell you what, I had a feeling. I tasted quite a few of these just to pick these four, and I kept going back to this one because I was trying to pick a lower dollar bottle, and I'm not saying it's not cheap, $60, I get that, but cheap compared to what everything else is out here. And I couldn't. This is just so good, I had to put it in the show.
You know what's interesting is that when I tasted that, I thought of Found North. Because I get to me, it kind of lends some similar flavors to Found North. But I don't know. I for some reason I didn't land on that. But wow, I have a bottle of that at home, unopened.
I believe it.
Wow, I need to open that.
I believe it. I mean, we've talked about it on the show, but it's been quite a while. Let me just tell you something. If you're a rye whiskey fan and if you like higher proof products, you need to find an Alberta Premium Cask Strength Rye. It's really, really good stuff. Really good. Proved it today. $60 bottle beat out a $200 bottle. What's that? Probably a $100 bottle and a $100 bottle. $120, I think this thing was. So
yeah.
Harry made me pay for mine. How do you like that?
Yeah. Go buy an Alberta Premium. I honestly, this could just be me, but I feel like if you're not a rye fan, this would be a good one for you. If you're enjoying more cask strength bourbons, I feel like the Alberta Premium Rye would be a good option.
Oh,
because it's got a lot of nice sweetness, like butterscotchiness that I find in it.
I found in it. When we were tasting it. Mm-hmm.
That kind of not overpowers the rye, but kind of makes you just kind of second guess that it's even there or not.
Mm-hmm.
But
wow, great stuff.
I'm gonna open my bottle tonight.
Well, I have to tell you, I think you did a great job. I really do. You hit a lot of these things head on, and you did a great job. You're good at this stuff, and I had fun doing it. So maybe you can pass that favor on to me some other time.
I have so many ideas that. So some of my ideas, it's like, do I kind of put you and Kent in a bind on the live stream? Or do I just kind of make you suffer in one of these videos? Because I can make you suffer a lot longer in a 1.5 hour live stream versus a 20-minute video.
And I'm not nearly as good as Trenton is on this stuff here. You know,
I'm not good at anything.
You did very good picking out different things. I mean, to me, this would have been my last place. You know, you did a lot of. You know, you did well. I mean, I knew what I was tasting. Okay, you didn't.
Do you know what your lineup would be if you?
This would have been my first. Okay. This would have been my last. I'm not sure here.
Okay.
This might have flip-flopped.
Yep.
It's a possibility.
Yep.
But, yeah, it would have been very close to what you had. Hey, that's all we got for you today. I don't know about Trenton, but I had a wonderful time doing this. So thanks a lot. Appreciate you watching. Thanks. But appreciate you watching to the end of the show. We always appreciate that. And as always, we ask you to please drink responsibly. See you next time right down here with Trent and I in a good old basement bourbon bar. See you later.